Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. Welcome back. I've got Ethan with me. We're gonna film a Q&A. When's the last time we've done this together? I feel like I done one like not that long ago, but together I remember filming one when I was pregnant. But have we done it since Millie's been born?
No, I can't tell you the last time I've sat down and done this.
So yeah, it's been a while since we've actually sat down together and done this. So I thought let's bring Ethan in on this and get his take on some of these questions.
Sorry, I'm yawning.
So the kids are actually in the bed. We're filming this a little bit later at night. Well, it's like almost 9 o'clock, but we are doing this as the kids are in the bed. It's really the only time we're able to do it. So I don't know if, I hope we're going to be able to get through it before Millie wakes up again, because she wakes up like several times through the night. So
You can hurry.
I know. So hopefully we're going to try to get through these before Millie wakes up. And so let's get started with some questions. Okay. A lot of the same questions asked over and over, so we'll just kind of go through them. Okay. Do you ever want to get a dog or a pet? No, for me. Definitely not no inside. I couldn't do an inside animal. And this probably sounds terrible. I've never been an animal person, and animal lovers probably think I'm terrible for saying that, but I've never been an animal person, so I would never have an inside pet.
Yeah, like we had dogs and stuff when I was younger, like growing up, but we haven't in a while, and
We've never had.
It's just hard to find the time. Like we really don't have the time.
Like we take care of our kids. We don't have time to take care of pets, do you?
Right.
I don't know. And our kids, I don't think they really. I don't know. They're not ones that like they've never asked for a pet either, and so I don't think we'd ever have an inside pet, but I don't think we'd ever have a pet at all, honestly.
Like
maybe
a fish?
Maybe like a fish. Okay.
Maybe
a fish, but yeah, not like a dog or a cat or anything like that. We like have cats that run around our neighborhood, but Ren likes those. Ren's the cat whisperer.
Ren is the cat whisperer. She can get them cats to come straight to her.
How to manage 3 kids and put them all on the same schedule. I mean, how to manage 3 kids, it's like just kind of adjust to having 3. You go from 1 to 2, really wasn't bad at all. I didn't think it was bad at all. And then from 2 to 3, it has been definitely more of an adjustment, but you just kind of.
I think like they're like the perfect age. Like Delaney can basically, take care of herself. She can get herself ready for bed. We're not having to. She's a good listener.
She's a good helper.
Yeah, she helps.
Her age, she's at.
Ren's getting there. She can pick out her jammies. When it's time for her to go to bed, or she knows how to get halfway dressed decent by herself.
And Ren's age, you have to watch like her pretty much at all times around Millie. You've got to with the age she's at, and like we had 2 under 2 when Millie was born, but now Ren's 2.5, a little over 2.5. Right, so. But you just kind of get your own routine and schedule. We have I feel like a strict bedtime routine. Like we always do the same schedule. We try to make sure the kids are in the bed by a certain time most nights, kind of follow the same schedule, and just I don't know, you just kind of adjust to it. So yeah, it's really not that bad. I mean, as Millie's getting a little bit older too, she's a pretty chill baby, so nights are rough sometimes, but she's a good baby. Did I answer that? How to manage 3 kids and put them all on the same schedule? I mean, I guess they kind of follow the same schedule. Ren and Millie nap during the day together, and yeah, it's really not that bad. I don't think it's that bad. What's your favorite Christmas tradition? Just waking up.
We don't really have like a tradition, I guess. We're just like your typical wake up.
I guess they're also talking about like we love to go see lights with our girls every year. Yeah. Last night we went to see Christmas lights. I guess there's nothing specific that we make sure we do every year that's like always been a tradition, but
I guess the lights
just different activities. We love to do different activities with the kids. So Ethan, do you like your new car?
Yeah, one question is do I like my new car? Yes, I really do like my new car. Never thought I'd see myself, or never thought I'd own a car. I've always had a truck, but I really like my car. I can put $25 in the gas tank and it lasts me 2 weeks, so that's a whole lot better than what my truck was. But I do miss a truck sometimes, but for the most part, yes, I do love my car.
We really hadn't needed a truck though.
Yeah.
I mean, maybe during the summer if we wanted
during
to
the summer
around the house.
Yeah, during the summer I'll start noticing it more, but now it's turning winter and cold outside. Well, I don't really have a use for a truck, but definitely when it gets warmer outside and we start doing some stuff outside, I'll notice it. But I do really love my car.
I like his car too. I find myself driving it like if I need to go to the store, or the other day I went to town did a little bit of shopping. Like I'll notice like grabbing his keys, and I never did that with this truck, but I actually enjoy driving that sometimes when it's just me, or me and him go on date night. We drive it sometimes, or something like that. I enjoy it. A couple more Christmas things. What did we get our kids for Christmas? I'm gonna do a video on that probably at the end of the week. Look for it probably like Saturday is what I'm hoping, is to put it up either Saturday or Sunday. I'm gonna try to do Saturday. I'm trying to do it as fast as I can. We're waiting on everything to come in, so if everything's supposed to be here by like Friday, but if it comes before Friday, I might try to film it and get it up just as soon as possible. So like Friday or Saturday is what I'm hoping. And then something else about Christmas. Do we do Santa? Yes, we do Santa. Like, I know some people don't, but I think it's so fun with the girls. Just like Santa, and obviously we do our elf. So a lot of people see that. So obviously if we do the elf, we do Santa, but we always did Santa growing up. Ethan did, and then I did too. So.
Like one of our biggest like differences growing up, and me and her talk about this, like whenever I was young, like on Christmas morning, nothing would be wrapped. Like everything would be set out, like out of the boxes, like out of the put together. Yeah, like
did y'all do stockings?
Yeah, we did stockings, but like nothing was wrapped. Like we didn't have anything to like as far as wrapping paper, we had nothing to unwrap or tear into.
Yeah.
But like
we always had like one Santa gift, like our bigger gift was from Santa, and then like several things to unwrap is what we did. And I've always liked that, so that's what we've kind of always done with our girls. I just think it's so fun to be able to unwrap, and I don't know, that's kind of how we kind of carried it on with our girls, is how I grew up doing that.
And like for us, like everything was from Santa. Like nothing was really from mom and dad. Everything was from Santa Claus. So.
And honestly, this year, what the girls asked Santa for is not the bigger gift that we got them. So we're thinking, we hadn't talked a lot about it, but like they asked for like smaller things. Like Delaney and Rian asked for something smaller. So we're thinking that can be their Santa gifts, because that's what they asked Santa for. And then like we got them something bigger. I was thinking we can kind of like put something over that and wrap that where they can kind of tear into it, because they're not going to know what it is. And then that we can say that's from us, and because they asked Santa for like specific things, and so they're smaller things, but they are specific things. And I'm like, I think those should be from Santa, because they're at the age like they asked Santa for that. So that's what I'm thinking. Okay, a couple things on our house. I got so many questions about our house. And number one, what is your next house project? Okay, so first of all, a big purchase we made was a new couch, which is not this one. If you guys have been following along, this one is going back, and we've got another one coming. But that was a big purchase that we made, like something that we just really needed. And then last year, like a big thing we did on our house was our floor, or this year was our floors. So we try to do like one like project each year, like a bigger project each year, I feel like. A couple smaller things that I want to do is some paint. I want to paint the bathroom. There's a spot that really needs to be touched up, and then I thought about just repainting it, and there's not a whole lot of space to paint.
I'd like to totally redo the whole bathroom.
Yeah, both of the bathrooms. We'd love to do that.
And just
redo them. That's something we'd love to do eventually. Like, we're not gonna do that this year. Something else. Oh, our fireplace. Which is easy. Like, these are two like easy projects, but I wanted to whitewash the fireplace is something else that I wanted to do. And then there's a couple things in the kitchen, like I wanted to add like a backsplash and new countertops to the kitchen, but I don't know if that's something we'll get to this year. This is a pretty big purchase, and a couple smaller things that I definitely want to do, like the painting and the fireplace, but I guess we'll see what we get to. And then like a really big question we got asked is, do we plan on moving? Is this our forever home? Do we plan on moving in the near future, or in 2020 do we plan on moving? We plan on buying a new house anytime soon, and we have no plans. I don't think like this is not our forever home. Like eventually, like I would love to build or have a newer built home, like a newer built, maybe not necessarily like a brand new build, but a newer built, or I'd love to build from the ground up. But we don't have any like actual plans.
Like I love our house. I mean, It's an older house, I guess you'd say, but I mean, I love our neighborhood.
Yeah,
I love where it's located. I mean, everything, we're pretty close to everything, so.
Like, our house looks totally different than when we first bought it.
Yes.
It looks like a lot different with new floors, painting it, and doing some things in the kitchen. It actually looks a lot different and a lot more updated than when we first bought it. But we don't have any plans in the near future, but like I said, I think like a longer term goal is to be able to, I want to be smart about it too though. Like, I don't want to just like jump into like buying a new home when like we want to be like financially ready. We love to save as much as we can before we done that too. And there's things that we want to do before that though. And there's also things that like other financial things that I feel like we kind of put ahead of that. Like number one, like Delaney's school tuition, like she goes to a private Christian school. Like those are things that I feel like is more important, I guess, than, you know, than.
Think about like in 3 years or 2.5 years.
Ren will be going, and then a couple years after that.
Millie.
So that's like a big chunk right there. And so, yeah, there's Ren. So yeah, like there's other things that, you know, this is just, what do you call it? Material things. Like our home, like it's not the biggest house, it's not a brand new house, but like it's perfect for us. Like, you know, what is that quote? Love grows best. It's something about small houses, but yeah, it's totally fine. We have no plans in the near future out, but I guess you never know what could happen financially. Things could change, and we may like decide to get something bigger and all that.
So this one says, Ethan, what would you say to a guy that is super scared of becoming a dad? Like, being a dad, like, it's not scary. Like, I don't know, like I don't feel like I was ever scared of becoming a dad. I don't think the word scary is the right word. I think it's overwhelming. Like, you know, you got this tiny human, you know, that you have to provide for. But, I mean, at the same time, it's not, don't be scared. You're going to do great.
It's not as hard as you might think.
I mean, it's not as hard as, I mean, they're pretty easy to take care of. I mean, you know, they you
got a big responsibility.
If they cry, I mean, you know, they're either hungry or they need to be changed. And, you know, it just comes natural. Like, I don't know. Like, it's a job, it's work, but I mean, at the same time, it's not scary. It's overwhelming at times. So to follow up that question, one of the biggest questions I think that we get whenever we do a Q&A.
I need to count how many people ask a question like that.
Yeah, but one of the biggest questions we do get is, you know, what about baby number 4? Do you want more kids? Do you want more kids? And I have...
Do we want a boy?
Do we want a boy? Yes. After 3 girls, do you want a boy? You know, and I've, for a long time, I think whenever we found out, you know, Haley was pregnant with Millie, you know, I said, you know, okay, 3's enough.
He's in, like,
you
there,
know,
he's like, really expressed, like, he could, like, he's...
Yeah, like,
we're done after
I
3.
I don't want, you know, I'm done. You know, Cooper, party of 5 sounded good, you know. So,
3 kids has always been...
3 kids.
Like, his number, 3 kids is good, is what he's always... It's what he said since we've had Millie, I guess.
Right.
I guess you've had a change of heart.
I've had a little bit of a change of heart. Like, you know, number 4 wouldn't be too terribly bad. Do I want a boy? Yeah, I guess I do.
I could say, I mean, yeah, I don't think it's bad to say that. Like, I hope that if we're able to have a 4th baby, I'd love to have a boy. I mean, I wouldn't be disappointed if it was a girl.
That's okay too.
But I think it's okay to say, like, we'd want a boy.
You know, if it was a girl again, it is what it is. I ain't worried about it.
I think it'd be fun though to buy for a boy. Like, we've always been able to buy for 3 girls, and it's like, it's something totally different. And just like a totally different ball game, I feel like. But, then again, like, you never know. So, 2 weeks ago? Probably.
Yeah.
It was probably 2 weeks ago. It's funny because Ethan's been like really content. Like, he's like, Haley, like 3 kids is fine for me. And I've always been like, I think 1 more eventually. Like, we can wait a while, but I'd really like a 4th baby. And it just kind of out of the blue, Ethan came up to me like 2 weeks ago. Probably around 2 weeks ago. Actually, we were laying in bed. Like, we were just like having conversations, and he brought up a 4th baby, and he said, I don't remember what he said. He was just like, basically he wants a 4th baby. Right.
Well, I don't know if I really said it like, let's do this. You know, I didn't.
I mean, not right
now. I
now.
don't think I said it like that, but I mean, I think I was just like, hey, look, you know.
Like I think what blew my mind was he brought this up, and he's been so content, and I was like,
yeah,
what?
I was just like, you know,
shocked.
if we have number 4, then that's okay, you know.
Yeah. So yeah, hopefully, sometime in the future we'll have a 4th baby. Is what I guess we're kind of hoping for one day. I don't know when, but I think he's more of like, if we're gonna have one, let's go ahead and do it, and then, you know, we'll be done. And then I'm kind of like, we can spread them out a little bit. Like 4th baby, yes, I want a 4th baby, but I'm fine with waiting like 2 to 4 years, 3 to 5 years. And
yeah,
are you a little bit different with that? Like you'd rather kind of do it quicker than that?
Yes.
So
don't be expecting anything. I'm just saying, like,
yeah,
it's just
like first of all, you never know. Like it took us a long time to get pregnant with Millie.
Right.
You know, it took us a long time to get pregnant with Millie. I'm like, not that we're trying right now. Like it took us a long time, and you just never know. Number one, if you know, we may not ever be able to have another biological child, but then it might take us a long time once we do want to start trying for another baby. But we're hoping for baby number 4 sometime in the future. So yeah, there's that. Where's that one at? What pet peeves of one another? I gotta think about that.
I got. Whew.
Go ahead.
I got babe. 1 or 2 or 4. Okay, my biggest pet peeve, and you know this as soon as I start talking about it. Every time we pull into a stinking parking lot, I can see where the parking spaces are. I don't need you to point them out to me. A mile away.
You look like you're yelling at me.
I'm not yelling at you. This is how bad this irks me. Like, it kills me. Like,
maybe we should talk about this. Like, if you're really...
Let me drive the car. Please. And we've had this conversation going down the road.
Okay,
Haley,
well, that's going to be a pet peeve of mine.
If you think you can drive better than me, please take the keys and drive. Please, please, please do not be no backseat driver. Let me drive this car, and I will get us to where we need to go. That's
your only pet peeve? Like, that's your pet peeve?
Like, that feels so good to get off my chest.
Super pet peeve of mine is you miss parking spaces.
Haley. Okay. Oh, man, this is going to be a whole different vlog right here.
You miss parking. Like, we're driving, and it's like... Okay, here's here's 2 parking spaces side by side. They're not crowded, but you literally go down one more parking spot to get in the spot. And it's like,
okay, here we go. All right, here we go now. This is what gets me. Okay, now, I might do that, right. But let's say I do pull into one of those 2 that you were talking about. As we're walking into wherever we're walking, you'll say, well, there's one right there. There's one right over there. Why you didn't even see that?
Hey, do you want me to work on that?
Work on that,
okay,
please.
We'll both work on it together.
Please work on that.
All right, I think that is it. A lot of the other questions, like we've like answered multiple times, or I really think it's getting late, and I know that Millie's probably I hope she's not gonna be waking up soon, but we got through several of them. So if we didn't answer yours, we'll have to do another one sometime in the future. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Give it a thumbs up if you did.
Hey, turn that notification bell on.
Oh, listen at you. Where do you hear that at? Do you want from your cleaning YouTube channel? Yeah. You're cleaning his car detailing. He likes watching car details.
I don't know, like
I like watching those when I'll just sit there and like pay attention when he's watching those.
Like
is that where you learned that from? Do they say that?
Yeah.
Say for real though, I don't never say that. But when you sit, like, you need to turn on that notification bell, and it'll notify you every time I upload a video. Like, for real, I never say that.
I've never been into detailing cars.
Thanks for like saying that.
For some reason, I love watching those videos. It's just so satisfying.
It really is. Alright, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Give it a thumbs up, turn that notification bell, subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye.